Welcome inside the H&PE Arena. The Fighting Tigers of Texas Southern play host to the Jaguars of Southern University in the SWAC season finale. Nick Strong alongside Akil Williams, Marcus Smith on the sidelines. Let's go quick to Marcus on the sidelines. And here we are as we start things off here inside the H&PE Tigers in their gray uniforms, maroon trims. Southern Jaguars gold uniforms, we'll call it the Columbia blue trim here. Akil Williams, let's get started. Student at Texas Southern University. Fighting Tigers fighting for a win today and a share of the first place spot with the Grambling State Tigers. Here we are. How did they get there?
Well, you got to start with the keys to victory. Number one, you got to attack the paint early and often. Last game they played against Southern, they won 77-71 overtime. Artavia Ford had a big night. She had double figures, over 20 points in that game, along with Brazier McElrath's 10. So if they attacked the paint early enough, they could probably get an easy victory at home. No droughts.
On the other side of the basketball, the Southern Jaguars come into this contest 11-6 in SWAC. They've got a good team here.
Yeah, Southern has a good team. You know, they lost against Prairie View last game, but Southern's one of the teams that you cannot sleep on going towards tournament time, because we've seen them last season when they defeated TSU in the semifinals in the beginning of that semifinals day in Toyota Center.
Joyce Kenderson takes it at top of the key. Here's China Ewing, 12 left on the shot clock. Brazier McElrath, Caitlin Palmer, and Shamira Brooks are starting 5. China Ewing, 5 left on the shot clock. McElrath takes a shot from 14 on the right angle, no good. Here come the Southern Jaguars. Courtney Parsons, Skylar Aubert, Brianna Green, Samantha Duncan. Here's a shot from Duncan, count the bucket. A 3 from the outside, and the Southern Jaguars start off with a 3-0 lead here.
You look at that last possession with TSU, China Ewing has to be more confident in her shot, because it forces people like Brazier McElrath, that's not a mid-range jump shooter, to shoot the ball, because when it gets down to that shot clock, China Ewing's not shooting the ball. She needs more confidence when she takes the jump shot.
China Ewing stopped by a 2-3 zone here for the Jaguars. Here's a driving Joyce Kenderson. As she gets to the lane, the referee called the foul on the floor. They will have to inbound this one. Southern Jaguars led by head coach Sandy Pugh, assistant coaches Carlos Funches, Rondanice Jackson, TJ Pugh, and Brian Shine. Joyce Kenderson to inbound the basketball. Inside to Palmer. Palmer gets it up top to Ewing. Just under 7.5 left to go here in the first quarter. 3-0 is the lead in favor of the Jaguars. McElrath into Brooks, and an offensive foul. And that's your girl, Brazier McElrath, number 22.
We talked about this last game with Brazier McElrath. It's hard to reference. Sometimes she goes at a full speed, 100% at all times, with a lot of strength behind it. Sometimes, most of the time she get that charge, and sometimes it looks like it's a blocking foul.
Last time these two teams met, back on January 4th, 2017, the Lady Tigers won in Baton Rouge by a score of 77-71. Here's the Jaguars. Into the lane is Duncan, and Duncan to the free throw line to attempt an and one.
Great play, great offensive set ran by Southern on that play to get the Tigers on their heels, be aggressive early and often in this game. You see it right now with a 5-point lead.
Last time these two teams met, 77-71, Lady Tigers win. Joyce Kenderson had 23, but Artavia Ford was the leading point getter with 27. Free throw up by Duncan is good. Count it, 6-0, and the Jaguars off to an early lead. They had the lead going into the locker room by 10 last game at the end of the first half, and the Tigers come back to win by 6. Here's a shot by Palmer. Palmer for 3, count the bucket. 6-3 your score, and the Lady Tigers are on the scoreboard here. Here's an offensive foul. That's Brianna Green. Let me check that. It's going to be number 4, Skylar Aubert. Kennerson. Tigers setting up a little offense here. Kennerson loses it, gets it right back. 10 left on the shot clock. Swings it out right side. Ewing shoots it now. In and out, Brooks gets the rebound. Breasia McElrath gets the offensive rebound. She puts it in for 2. 6-5 to score. The Lady Tigers cut the lead to 1. Last game, Akio, for the Jaguars, it was the leading point go-getter Courtney Purnell and Brianna Green, 18 and 15 points respectively. Also, they shot well from the free throw line.
They shot well from the free throw line, and Southern in this game has to carry on from that victory and carry on the season finale in the H&PE Arena if they want to get the victory, because they already have a top 4 seed already. So if both of these teams have their seed pretty much locked, it's kind of hard to stay kind of motivated even though you know you got that seed locked up already.
Quick foul there by the Lady Jaguars. Number 12, Courtney Parsons, her first. Coming into the contest is number 1, Danae Charles, the sophomore from New Orleans, Louisiana. Here's Palmer. Wants to shoot it. Shamaya Brooks takes it inside the paint. She misses it. Rebound goes to number 32. That will be Miaya Crowder from Atlanta, Georgia. They've got a wide open Samantha Duncan. She'll pull up from the outside. Count it. Another three-pointer here early on for the Southern Jaguars. The Southern Jaguars so far, Akil, shooting 29% from the outside arc this year. Only sits at 3 threes per game.
Yeah, they're not really a three-point shooting team. They're more of an aggressive, get-to-the-hole type of team. But if they have to shoot the 3, then they will, and we've seen them on that last possession.
Breasia McElrath missed. This is the short jumper. Jaguars come right back with it. They lead 9-5. Here's a quick shot up by Crowder, no good. Joyce Kennerson comes back on a push. Media timeout coming up at the next dead ball. Kennerson steps in front of the three-point line and shoots it, no good. Rebound goes to number 23, Samantha Duncan. Jaguars come into this game averaging 64 points per game, but also giving up 64 points per game. Here's Crowder. Crowder misses, and Brooks back on the rebound. Shamaya Brooks averaging 3 rebounds a game. Last game, Shamaya Brooks also got the start. Here are the Lady Tigers. 5 left on the shot clock. Kennerson pulls up off the glass. Breasia McElrath goes up strong along with Berry, and jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Southern Jaguars. But first, timeout on the floor. Jaguars lead at 9-5. You're watching Lady Tiger basketball on the TSU Sports Network. Welcome back to Lady Tiger basketball here on the TSU Sports Network. 9-5 your score. The Southern Jaguars lead the Lady Tigers of Texas Southern University early on here. Here's the inbound pass to Brooks. Give me forward. Forward misses. Here come the Jags. Danae Charles running the point here for Southern. China Ewing going for it. Quick pass in the Crowder. Crowder can't hang on to it. Going up strong is Brianna Green. And Brianna Green just can't get to it. Here's number 22 to the free throw line. That's Brianna Green. Brianna Green knocks down the first. Brianna on the year, a 75% free throw shooter. She knocks down every 3 of 4.
And as a team, they shoot number 3. They top 3 in free throw percentage with 65.3. So these two are the top teams in free throw percentage in the conference.
11-5 is your score here. And the Tigers trail early on by 6. Jaguars in a full court press here on the Lady Tigers. What are some things you like early on here about Texas Southern?
Well, Texas Southern, I like them. They getting good shots, but they just can't capitalize like we just seen just now from Caitlin Palmer. And they just need to take their time in that first meter, before the first meter timeout. Samantha Duncan had 9 points, all of their points in that first 8 minutes of the game. So really, they getting good shots. They just got to take their time and be patient.
Shot is blocked as China Ewing penetrates to the lane on the baseline. And a quick foul there. It's going to be on number 40, Courtney Purnell. Courtney Purnell playing in front of her home crowd. She's from Pearland, Texas. That's got to be an honor in her season finale.
Oh, yeah, it has to be. You in your hometown season finale, last game of the season, and never know, you might be back in the championship in the TSUSN in your home state.
China Ewing misses the first. China Ewing on the year, Akil, shooting 67%. 70 for 105, now 70 for 106. She does it better than a couple of other Lady Tigers on the basketball team.
And I like China Ewing's upside. Her upside is incredible. I think in the beginning of the season, she was scoring the ball. She was being aggressive. Then all of a sudden, you've seen a sudden change of her not being somewhat confident in her shot. You've seen it just been Joyce Kennison all the time instead of China Ewing. Great
job by Crowder there to slash to the lane. Got her own offensive rebound. Artavia Ford came away with the block as Joyce Kennison heads to the lane. Ford puts it back up. Loose ball again. And last touched by the Southern Jaguars. Great possession there by the Jaguars, cutting Crowder into the lane. And then the Tigers come right back with it with their own offensive rebound. You know, offensive rebounds kind of don't show up on the stat sheet every night, but, you know, it is definitely one of those things that you need to win a ball game.
Oh, yeah, because even though it comes between the points and defense, one of the underrated stats in basketball is the second chance points, the offensive rebound, the hustling, really. It all falls in that one category, so it might come down in this game, you never know, to hustle.
Here's Kennerson. Up top to Palmer. Kennerson in the lane. And she's fouled quickly by Brianna Green. Last time out, Joyce Kennerson, Akil, dropped 30 points on the Alcorn State Braves Thursday night, and it was all Joyce Kennerson show.
All Joyce Kennerson, like always. We always talk, it's always Joyce Kennerson. The offense is ran through Joyce. The team is ran through Joyce. Really, the team is on her back. Great game by Joyce Kennerson, my player of the year in the SWAC.
Joyce Kennerson at the free throw line shooting 76%, not to mention 36 minutes per game on the season. Leads the team in both categories.
And you've seen the last few games, she's been playing all 40 minutes, except last game because they blew them out by 19 points.
I think she came out once in the second quarter at the end of the half, at the end of the first half. Here's a shot. Samantha Duncan can't knock it down, the lefty from Hattiesburg, Mississippi. knocked out of bounds by the Jaguars, number 12. That's Courtney Parsons. Inbounding the basketball is Ewing, and ball is stolen as Parsons went up but couldn't put it inside the bucket. And out of bounds, last touch by the Jaguars. It will be Lady Tiger basketball.
And you seen number 12 for the Jaguars looking for a foul, but the IQ of Joyce Kenderson undercutting her, so to speak, and distracting her from making that layup. And great hustle play by China Ewing for knocking the ball into the opponent's hands to go to Tigers ball.
Here's Kenderson. Kenderson loses it off her foot, and she's fouled on the penetration. It's going to go against number 32. That's Miaya Crowder, the senior from Atlanta, Georgia. Hello to all those watching. Make sure you chime in on the YouTube chat tonight. You'll be able to vote for your player of the game. And I guess since it's public info, you can start now. Joyce Kenderson to the free throw line again to shoot one. She hits the first. Here's the second of two coming. Artavia Ford was also able to get in the double-digit point column Thursday night at Kiel. She dropped 12 points.
12 points for her. And, you know, I want to look at the key player for who I think right now for TSU. I want to see Artavia Ford have the same game she had against Southern the first game, because the first time around she did start. Even though she's coming off the bench, she had 27. And I want to see her have that impact and getting the double digits, because she's going to be an impact from here on out. One of the main players for this team.
Joyce Kenderson answers the two-pointer by Jada Towner and cuts the lead down to 3. A high entry pass. And here's the rebound by Nicole Smith. Shot clock is off, and Tigers will set up here. They have a chance to tie here on this possession. Parma wanted it. Ewing will take the shot and misses. And a quick foul there by number 32, Nicole Smith. Nicole Smith with a quick foul at the end of the first quarter. Jaguars will have to drive the length of the floor to put it inside the bucket here. And they'll do it with Skylar Aubert. Aubert gets a good shot off. And she misses. 13-10 your score at the end of the first quarter. The Lady Tigers trail the Jaguars of Southern University. We'll be right back. You're watching Lady Tiger basketball here on the TSU Sports Network. The sounds of the Ocean of Soul, led by Professor Gibson in his first full year here at Texas Southern University. Akil, Lady Tigers trail by 3, 13-10. It was all the Southern Jaguars there in that first quarter.
Yeah, and you've seen TSU come out the gates a little bit slow, a little bit sluggish, but you got to give credit to Southern's defense. They're pressuring them. They're starting with the full court press, and once Joyce get across that half court, you kind of see a little bit of a double team. Not a hard one, but you see like the defense is shading towards her side wherever she's out on the court.
Well, one thing is about head coach Sandy Pugh, she's not going to let one person beat her team tonight.
Exactly, and they played them early in this season. They lost in overtime, and they're never going to forget last year beating them in the semifinals. So Southern's not scared of the Tigers, not at all, even though they're in the H&P arena.
Southern coming off a loss to Prairie View A&M Thursday night. Leading point go-getter was Brianna Green. She dropped 24. Going into the lane is number 22. Brianna Green putting it in for a deuce. China Ewing trapped in the backcourt. Full court pressure here for the Jaguars. They're not gonna let the Tigers set up so easy. Ewing puts it in the 4. And knocked out of bounds by Samantha Duncan. Great defense there to mess with the possession of the Tigers.
And you see right now it's all defense carrying off in that first quarter for the Lady Jaguars.
7 left on the shot clock. Kennerson, now Palmer. Loses the basketball. Here comes Green. And Green is whistled for the offensive foul. Brianna Green with her second. And she remains still in the contest. Artavia Ford playing inside the paint. She knocks it in for 2.
I think if you're Artavia Ford, you have to demand the ball. You had 27 points against them last time around. If I'm Artavia Ford, I'm demanding the ball every time I'm sealing my opponent in the paint.
Inside to Blissett, and Blissett puts it in for 2, the sophomore from Atlanta, Georgia. Tonight with a TSU win, you can clinch at least a share of the SWAC regular season title. Tigers hadn't had a 20-win season since 1982.
Man, that's a long time.
I wasn't even born yet.
I wouldn't even thought of.
Here's Blissett with another shot and loose ball. And Brianna Green touched it while it was out of bounds. Jaguars have won 11 of the last 14 of these meetings. Jaguars have had a pretty good, consistent basketball team in the past 7 years.
Exactly. And you look at, we talked about the Alcorn TSU men last game, where Alcorn men didn't even beat TSU in almost 10 years. Well, that goes the same thing almost for Southern and TSU. The Lady Tigers have a tough time going against the Lady Jaguars.
Southern hasn't won in this building since 2014. Kennerson, no. And rebound, Crowder. Skylar O'Bear running the point for the Jaguars. Here's a shot by O'Bear off the window. 19-12. What are some early adjustments here for the Lady Tigers on the offensive side or the defensive side?
Well, I think on the defensive side, they keep getting beat with the cuts to the basket. They keep getting beat with the extra pass. When you see Southern's keep scoring in the paint time and time again, they have to face their opponent. They have to go man up, play aggressive defense, and see the ball at all times.
Here's Kennerson getting it back to Palmer. Palmer looking for Ewing. Ewing in the lane. No. But she's fouled by Rashanti Coward. And Rashanti Coward draws her first foul.
And as for the offense of the Lady Tigers, they have to find some scoring right now. Joyce Kennison only has 4 points. What's going to happen when, hey, this is our first time actually seeing Joyce Kennison not being active that much in the first half in any game we've seen all season long. Who's going to step up and take control and be that hot person for the Lady Tigers?
China Ewing misses the first free throw. China Ewing on the year shooting 67%. Ewing already 1 for 2 in the contest. Make it 2 for 4. Cuts the lead down to 6, 19-13. Here come the Jags into the lane, and it's Skylar O'Bear for 2. Skylar O'Bear giving the Jaguars an 8-point lead. Jaguars looking good here early on. Here's Kenderson to the lane, and she looks for Ewing, and Ewing whistle for a traveling violation. Jags have the lead by 8, but what are some adjustments you think they may need to make?
Right now, everything is looking good. Everything is on point. The whole offense and defense, the hustle, the defense is creating their offense right now. They having the backdoor cuts, getting to the hole. They're not settling for contested shots. They making that extra pass, as we see just now with the jump shot from Maya Crowder. They making that extra pass and getting easy shots.
Crowder with the nice stroke as she extends the lead to 10 for the Jaguars. Kenderson thought about it. Kenderson with a spin move. Shot is blocked by Crowder. Just a little bit too big. And off the glass goes Towner. A little bit too quick. Just about 5 minutes left to go here. Media timeout coming up real soon. Ewing into Brooks. And Brooks puts it off the window. Brooks has her first deuce of the contest. Here's Crowder as she gets it up top to Charles. Charles with a traveling violation. Media timeout on the floor. And the Tigers trail by 8, 23-15. We'll be right back. You're watching Lady Tiger basketball here on the TSU Sports Network.
My name is Zach. My mom works, so I ride Metro's 52 to school every day. I'm the drum major for Cashmere High School's Thunder Soul Marching Band. Every time I hit the field, it's like a dream. I just feed off the energy. But my real dream is to go from the Thunder Soul to the Ocean of Soul at TSU. And Metro's gonna take me there. I'm Zach, and this is my Metro.
Welcome back to Lady Tiger basketball here on the TSU Sports Network. Nick Strong alongside Akeel Williams, Marcus Smith on the sidelines. 23-15 is the score, Akeel, and it's been all Jaguars thus far. The Tigers have just had no answer.
Well, I'm going to tell you something about the Tigers right now. relying on Joyce Kenderson to put up 25, 30 points, and the second score is going to be in single digits or with like 10 points. It's not going to work against this Jaguars team. It's going to need to be more help. They need to find a score in this game because relying on one person is not going to cut it against these Jaguars.
Here's a shot from the outside as the Tigers come away with it. Kenderson brings it across, and the Tigers are trying to get an easy deuce right here, at least. Here's Smith into the lane, and I think she's fouled. Let's go live to Marcus Smith on the sidelines. Thanks a lot. At number 23, he was talking about is Samantha Duncan, the lefty. Here's a shot from Nicole Smith. No good. Tigers not having a good game at the charity stripe. They trail by 7. Here's Duncan. Just who Marcus Smith was talking about. Great job there by Brooks. But great rebound there by Blissett. Kenderson pulls it up and just can't get it to fall tonight. Samantha Duncan comes away with a limp. Officials timeout. Safety first here in college basketball.
Safety first as always, wherever you go.
You know what? You got a point. Tigers trail by 7. Skylar O'Bear. Here's Crowder. Crowder tries the entry pass, and it's stolen. Loose ball, and a jump ball is going to go to the Tigers.
You see what's going on with the Lady Jaguars on the defensive side of the ball. They're making it tough for the Tigers to find a good shot. They keep moving. They're rotating. They're shading towards Joyce's side. They're pressuring her because everyone knows in the SWAC that the ball, the first option for the Tigers is Joyce Kenderson. They're going to try to force somebody else to create their own shot.
Palmer wants to shoot it, had to think about it again. Artavia Ford drives into the lane. Shoots the shot and hits the bucket. Artavia Ford now with 4 points. Southern looking for their 14th victory this year. They had 19 last year. 14-4 in conference last year, only 11-6 in SWAC this year. Who are some Jaguars that impressed you early on here?
Well, I'm looking at Samantha Dunk. She has 9 points right now for the Lady Jaguars. And it's not even just her. I feel like it's an all-around performance because their assist is 7-2 against TSU. And that's the one thing that's going on right now in the ball movement because you've seen Samantha Duncan get the first 9 points, her first 9 points of the Jaguars early in the game. So right now I'm looking at Samantha Duncan alongside with the rest of Southern Jaguars. Like I give everybody credit.
Shauna Ewing drives into the lane. No, just misses it. And Our cameraman just keeps getting
First the block shot a couple of weeks ago, and Marvin Jones now this.
well, at least he didn't knock out any equipment like Kevin Scott did
Oh, my
Thursday.
goodness. Knocked us out for 30 minutes.
And Samantha Duncan limped off the floor a little early on there for the Jaguars. Let's take a listen down to Marcus Smith on the sidelines and see what he was able to come up with. And she's definitely tough to come out with a twisted ankle. Number 4 is Skylar O'Bear to the lane, and she's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line and shoot the deuce.
And now it's the turning point now for the Jaguars. You have your best scorer in this game right now, Samantha Duncan, out with an ankle injury. Questionable if she come back in the second half, what Marcus says. So now, advantage TSU. The momentum should slide towards their way. They have to get some scoring, find a hot person. Now the Jaguars got to find some of a scoring of their own.
Skylar O'Bear misses the first. She shoots 83% from the charity stripe on the season. Looking to hit the second of 2. In and out. Rebound Artavia Ford. Artavia Ford averaging 6 rebounds a game. Here's Kennerson. Can she get back into the groove? Inside to Ford. Ford turns around. No good. Parsons runs the offense here for the Jaguars. And head coach Sandy Pugh calls a quick timeout. We'll keep it right here. 23-18, the Jags lead by 5. Texas Southern hasn't had a chance to lead in this contest yet, Akil.
They haven't found their groove. They've been shooting less than 20%. If look at the replay right here with TSU with the ball. Kaylin Palmer swings right early in the first quarter with the bucket, 3-point range. You see on this play right now, Joyce Kennison coming down the court, trying to set up the offense. Pick from Artavia Ford. She gets to the lane, easy deuce with the left-handed layup. Looking like me with the left-hand layup back in my day. But they have to find offense. They have to find somebody to get their groove, because right now they shoot less than 20% from the field, which is not TSU Tigers basketball. We know them from getting all year long. Joyce Kennison been having double-digit points in the first half, and the other team will carry along as well with the momentum. But they have to find scoring if they want to get back into this game.
TSU shoots 40% on the season. Their opponents shoot 36%. Southern shoots 41% on the season. Their opponents shoot 38%. Just under a minute left to go here in the first half. It's Parsons. Bounce pass to Crowder. Green has the basketball. Parsons is going to have to shoot it. And she puts it off the iron into the twine.
How the heck did that go in? It looked like it was a little trickery.
Yeah, it looks like she put a little spinneroonie on that. Some 8-ball English.
Had to twist the hand a little bit.
Yeah, the ball went off the iron into the glass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Into the twine. I've never seen that before.
It's like playing 2K. You have to flick the right thumbstick a little bit to get the change of direction of the shot. Kind of, sort of.
You played 2K, I played live.
I remember live back in the day. Last live I bought was 06. And I ain't touched it ever since.
Before that, it was double dribble.
NBA Jam.
NBA Jam, that's right.
We've got the greatest basketball game of all time. Street Volume 2.
No female basketball games yet, huh? Have they put the WNBA teams on 2K yet?
I don't think that's going to happen. It's not really that big in America.
Maybe some international basketball across the seas.
Maybe. Wouldn't mind seeing it.
Jaguars in the full court press. And they're going to double team Joyce Kennerson.
And you've seen that a lot in this first half so far. With the double team and the pressure once she get past half court. You've seen them rotate towards her side and getting the ball out of her hand. That's why in this game, this far, she only has 4 points. and shooting 1 for 9 as well.
Maya Crowder with the quick foul as Joyce Kenderson drove through 2 defenders. Kenderson heads to the free throw line. She'll shoot 2. Kenderson so far in the evening, 2 for 4. And she misses it again.
Just has to find her touch this game, this first half. She has to find her touch. 1 for 9 shooting. This isn't Joyce Kenderson that we're accustomed to seeing.
Joyce Kenderson to shoot the second of 2. And it's not good. Jaguars lead by 7. They may play for the last shot here. Here's a shot by Purnell, and she misses. China Ewing shot the desperation shot. And the Lady Tigers go into the locker room trailing by 7. We'll take a break here. Lady Tigers trailing 25-18. We'll be back for second half action here on the TSU Sports Network.
My name is Zach. My mom works, so I ride Metro's 52 to school every day. I'm the drum major for Cashmere High School's Thunder Soul Marching Band. Every time I hit the field, it's like a dream. I just feed off the energy. But my real dream is to go from the Thunder Soul to the Ocean of Soul and TSU. And Metro's gonna take me there. I'm Zach, and this is my Metro. My name is Zach. My mom works, so I ride Metro's 52 to school every day. I'm the drum major for Cashmere High School's Thunder Soul Marching Band. Every time I hit the field, it's like a dream. I just feed off the energy. But my real dream is to go from the Thunder Soul to the Ocean of Soul and TSU. And Metro's gonna take me there. I'm Zach, and this is my Metro. My name is Zach. My mom works, so I ride Metro's 52 to school every day. I'm the drum major for Cashmere High School's Thunder Soul Marching Band. Every time I hit the field, it's like a dream. I just feed off the energy. But my real dream is to go from the Thunder Soul to the Ocean of Soul and TSU. And Metro's gonna take me there. I'm Zach, and this is my Metro. My name is Zach. My mom works, so I ride Metro's 52 to school every day. I'm the drum major for Cashmere High School's Thunder Soul Marching Band. Every time I hit the field, it's like a dream. I just feed off the energy. But my real dream is to go from the Thunder Soul to the Ocean of Soul at TSU. And Metro's gonna take me there. I'm Zach, and this is my Metro. My name is Zach. My mom works, so I ride Metro's 52 to school every day. I'm the drum major for Cashmere High School's Thunder Soul Marching Band. Every time I hit the field, it's like a dream. I just feed off the energy. But my real dream is to go from the Thunder Soul to the Ocean of Soul at TSU. And Metro's gonna take me there. I'm Zach, and this is my Metro. My name is Zach. My mom works, so I ride Metro's 52 to school every day. I'm the drum major for Cashmere High School's Thunder Soul Marching Band. Every time I hit the field, it's like a dream. I just feed off the energy. But my real dream is to go from the Thunder Soul to the Ocean of Soul at TSU. And Metro's gonna take me there. I'm Zach, and this is my Metro. My name is Zach. My mom works, so I ride Metro's 52 to school every day. I'm the drum major for Cashmere High School's Thunder Soul Marching Band. Every time I hit the field, it's like a dream. I just feed off the energy. But my real dream is to go from the Thunder Soul to the Ocean of Soul at TSU. And Metro's gonna take me there. I'm Zach, and this is my Metro. My name is Zach. My mom works, so I ride Metro's 52 to school every day. I'm the drum major for Cashmere High School's Thunder Soul Marching Band. Every time I hit the field, it's like a dream. I just feed off the energy. But my real dream is to go from the Thunder Soul to the Ocean of Soul at TSU. And Metro's gonna take me there. I'm Zach, and this is my Metro.
People who make the right moves. A rocket moving.
My name is Zach. My mom works, so I ride Metro's 52 to school every day. I'm the drum major for Cashmere High School's Thunder Soul Marching Band. Every time I hit the field, it's like a dream. I just feed off the energy. But my real dream is to go from the Thunder Soul to the Ocean of Soul at TSU. And Metro's gonna take me there. I'm Zach, and this is my Metro.
People who make the right moves. A rocket moving. You need to call the people who always do it right and work hard day and night to make the right moves. You need people who care. People who make the right moves. A rocket moving.
My name is Zach. My mom works, so I ride Metro's 52 to school every day. I'm the drum major for Cashmere High School's Thunder Soul Marching Band. Every time I hit the field, it's like a dream. I just feed off the energy. But my real dream is to go from the Thunder Soul to the Ocean of Soul at TSU. And Metro's gonna take me there. I'm Zach, and this is my Metro.
People who make the right moves. A rocket moving. You need to call the people who always do it right and work hard day and night to make the right moves. You need people who care. People who make the right moves. A rocket moving.
My name is Zach. My mom works, so I ride Metro's 52 to school every day. I'm the drum major for Cashmere High School's Thunder Soul Marching Band. Every time I hit the field, it's like a dream. I just feed off the energy. But my real dream is to go from the Thunder Soul to the Ocean of Soul at TSU. And Metro's gonna take me there. I'm Zach, and this is my Metro.
People who make the right moves. A rocket moving. You need to call the people who always do it right and work hard day and night to make the right moves. You need people who care. People who make the right moves. A rocket moving.
My name is Zach. My mom works, so I ride Metro's 52 to school every day. I'm the drum major for Cashmere High School's Thunder Soul Marching Band. Every time I hit the field, it's like a dream. I just feed off the energy. But my real dream is to go from the Thunder Soul to the Ocean of Soul at TSU. And Metro's gonna take me there. I'm Zach, and this is my Metro.
People who make the right moves. A rocket moving. You need to call the people who always do it right and work hard day and night to make the right moves. You need people who care. People who make the right moves. A rocket moving.
My name is Zach. My mom works, so I ride Metro's 52 to school every day. I'm the drum major for Cashmere High School's Thunder Soul Marching Band. Every time I hit the field, it's like a dream. I just feed off the energy. But my real dream is to go from the Thunder Soul to the Ocean of Soul at TSU. And Metro's gonna take me there. I'm Zach, and this is my Metro.
People who make the right moves. A rocket moving. You need to call the people who always do it right and work
My name is Zach. My mom works, so I ride Metro's PT2 to school every day. I'm the drum major for Cashmere High School's Thunder Soul Marching Band. Every time I hit the field, it's like a dream. I just feed off the energy. But my real dream is to go from the Thunder Soul to the Ocean of Soul at TSU. And Metro's gonna take me there. I'm Zach, and this is my Metro.
People who make the right moves, a rocket moving. You need to call the people who always do it right and work hard day and night to make the right moves. You need people who care, people who make the right moves, a rocket moving.
What did you think of that first half, Zach? What you liked and what you didn't like?
Offensively, we just didn't get the ball in the spots that we really needed to get to be successful. We took a lot of ill-advised shots, a lot of quick three-pointers, when we really had a game plan to drive it inside and to force them to foul and to get high percentage shots. So we got to clean that up, actually. Defensively, we didn't do a bad job, you know what I mean? We held them to where we thought we could hold them, and we just got to be better offensively, basically.
And Duncan, number 23 for the Lady Jags. She got off to a hot start, but you guys kind of let her cool off in the second quarter. And despite the bad play by the Lady Tigers, it's only a 7-point lead. That give you some confidence going into the second half?
Most definitely. We've been here before. You know, we've stared this down before, and we've been successful. We know what we need to do, and we're going to come out and we're going to do that.
Well, good luck in the second half, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Nick, Akil, back to you guys.
Thanks a lot. I like that from assistant coach Carlos Wilson. Had a chance to talk to him before the game. He's been on the worldwide tour. He's been in junior college. He's been to the D1 level, men's basketball, women's basketball. He's got a lot of good insight for his Lady Tigers.
All around knowledge of the game of basketball, men, women, overseas, you name it, he can coach it.
In that first half, Akil, the Lady Tigers only scored 18 points. Not used to this situation. However, they were down to Southern Jaguars in Baton Rouge 10 at the half, and they came back to take the victory in that contest.
Exactly. So there's still hope, but in the first half, they just shot poorly. 19% from the field, 1 from 11 shooting for Joyce Kennison, not an ordinary Joyce Kennison basketball.
Brianna Green misses the early shot here for the Jaguars. Maybe that's a precursor to what we're going to see here in the second half. Joyce Kennison gets the pick by Shamaya Brooks. Brianna McElrath back into the contest as she loses the basketball. Caught by a cheerleader. Yeah, he's got some good hands. May need to see him on the football field.
Probably go try out for spring training.
On the baseball field. Tigers, Shaquille trail by 7. If you're head coach Perry, what are some other things that you're telling your girls inside that locker room?
Well, stay alert at all times on the defensive side of the ball, because we've seen a lot of plays where in the first half where Southern get easy layups due to extra passing and cutting to the goal. So not just focus on your offense, because the offense can come at any given moment, but stay alert at all times on defense.
10 left on the shot clock for the Lady Tigers. Ewing passed up on the three-pointer. Here's Palmer. She'll take it. And Brooks gets the rebound. Ewing sees McElrath, and McElrath puts it off the window for deuce.
There you go. You seen China Ewing go to the lane, then make the smart basketball play by going to the lane, getting the post player in the air, and it was still about Joyce Kennison.
And one, Joyce Kennison, 22-25. The lead is now cut down to 3.
There you go. You stay alert on defense. The offense will come. You stay alert. The defense will create offense that we just seen the steal for Shamar Brooks and the and one play from the player of the year, Joyce Kennison.
Joyce Kennison so far 6 points on the evening. Make it 7. The lead is cut to 2. Joneda Hayes-Perry in her 4th year here as head coach of Texas Southern. She was an assistant under Cynthia Cooper in her 1st year.
The legend.
Perry was a standout player in her day over at Rice University, and an offensive foul there on Skylar O'Bear. Perry was a standout player, earning WAC Player of the Year honors at Rice.
Rice University.
Excuse me, first team, not Player of the Year, first team.
Pretty sure she's a great player. Like she can handle the ball a little bit, knock down a 15-footer.
Joyce Kenderson grabbing SWAC Player of the Week twice this year. Artavia Ford grabbing it twice. Maybe one of them can get it tonight. Can Kenderson have a dominant second half?
Seen that.
3-second violation on the Tigers. And it'll go the other way. Joyce Kenderson on the year, Akil, still averaging 3.6 turnovers per game.
Well, that's due to because the offense is ran through her. The usage rate for Joyce Kenderson is very, very high. The more times you have the ball in your hand, the more likely you're going to have more turnovers. And the turnovers, 3.6 is really not bad with the amount of time she has the ball in her hand. She has the ball in her hand every single possession.
Here's Purnell. Parsons locked up by Kenderson. And shot is up inside the lane. And it was last touched by the Lady Tigers. Akil, not to worry. There's only 1 second left on the shot clock.
Not worried at all. Just don't foul. That's the main thing. Do not foul.
Not even sure if they can get the shot off.
There you go.
Well, there's a steal. Tigers with a chance to tie or take the lead here. There's Palmer. Ewing gets the offensive rebound. And she puts it right in the hand of Courtney Parsons. Jaguars have the numbers. Great job by Joyce Kenderson. She sees Brooks, but she'll take it herself. And she ties the game at 25.
So she's going to take that herself. She seen Shamaya. She didn't want to take no risk. Let her bring her team back into contention of winning this ball game.
Here's Green. And shot was swatted by Palmer. But he gave her a foul instead. Tigers were down 7 at the half. And they're on a 7-0 run here. However, Sarah Blissett to the free throw line, shooting 59% on the year. And she makes the first.
We can say that the most underrated thing in basketball is halftime adjustments. Halftime adjustments is big, and you've seen, obviously, TSU had to wake up. I'm pretty sure Coach Hayes Perry told her team to wake up in the locker room.
(27-25). Brianna Green playing Joyce Kenderson real tight. They're putting a big defender on Joyce Kenderson, although they're in the 2-3 zone. Kenderson goes to the left side. Kenderson puts it inside the bucket. 27-27. And Joyce Kenderson comes out surging in the second half. She's got 11 points.
You see a whole new Joyce Kenderson. Now we're seeing the Joyce Kenderson that we've been seeing all season long in the second half.
Here's Green. Great job by China Ewing in the lane. And Ewing is off coast to coast, and the Tigers take their first lead of the contest. (29-27). Brianna Green goes to the free throw line. She shoots the 2. Looks like it's going to go against number 22, Breasia McElrath. Her third. She's going to have to come out this contest.
Yeah, because that's a player you do not want to lose. Now we see Nicole Smith coming in, checking in to the lineup now, in place of McElrath, we assume. And you don't want to lose her. Send it to the bench. You have momentum swinging your way in this third quarter. You've seen the defense is creating offense now. They're starting to get the momentum. Everything's starting to go to the Lady Tigers' way.
Brianna Green misses her first free throw of the contest. She was 2 for 2. Here's the second. It's good. 29-28. Tigers hold a 1-point lead. Tigers are a good second half team. Jaguars set up in a 2-3 zone. Trying to get it into Nicole Smith. There's Kennerson. Kennerson drives, looks for Palmer. No. Rebound, Nicole Smith. And she may have got away with a traveling violation there too. Great job by Nicole Smith to come swat that ball as she gave up a possession. And Joyce Kennerson and the girls trying to reel her in. Here's a shot by Green. Brianna Green makes a shot. Caught the Tigers off guard there.
Caught them off guard. They were trying to communicate with Nicole Smith with that turnover. She could dribble that ball. There's nothing wrong with dribbling that ball one time and getting to your point guard to set up the offense.
Kennerson thought about it. Kennerson, no. And Brooks hit a hand on the rebound. Here's a long outlet pass to Green. Green, and here's Palmer on the rebound. Palmer sees something. Palmer has Brooks. Palmer has Ewing. Ewing to the baseline. Ewing in for 2. Brianna Green is fouled. And I think they'll give it to number 32, Nicole Smith. It's going to be her second personal of the contest. And that's going to bring in Artavia Ford. Media timeout on the floor. And the Lady Tigers trail by 1, 31-30. We'll be right back. You're watching Lady Tiger basketball on the TSU Sports Network. Welcome back to Lady Tiger basketball on the TSU Sports Network. Nick Strong alongside Akia Williams. Marcus Smith on the sideline has somebody special. Let's see who he's got.
Hey guys, I'm here with Texas Southern Women's Bowler, Denny Waller. We're talking to her because she won first place at the SWAC Roundup. Talk about your performance out there. How was it?
Well, everything was good. I took my time. I averaged 200 for all 2 tournaments, and I came first place. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I'm glad to represent Texas Southern University and everything. Thank you.
And then looking forward to the SWAC Championship. Can you repeat this performance?
Of course, of course. I plan on it, averaging 200, and hopefully the team, we could make it the first place overall for a championship and bring championship to TSU.
Guys, Denny Waller, Texas Southern Women's Bowler. Look out for her and the rest of the women's team. Nick, Akil, back to you guys.
She says she bowled a 200 Akil. I haven't hit that number just yet.
Good Lord, I barely touched 150. Good. I think my highest ever was like 119. That was with bumpers.
Here's Artavia Ford off the glass, and Nicole Smith cleans it up. puts the Windex on top of it and puts it in the basket for 2.
Great hustle from Nicole Smith, capitalizing on a mistake she made earlier with the turnover.
Leading point scorer for the Tigers, Joyce Kennerson. Samantha Duncan for the Lady Jags. Here's a possession for the Tigers. Kennerson dribbles right past Duncan. Looks for Palmer. Palmer steps back. Palmer knocks it down.
Great shot. Great find from Joyce Kennerson, finding Kaylee Palmer on the baseline. Pump fake with the splash.
Skylar Robert takes a shot of her own. And Coward puts it right back in the bucket. 4-point lead here for the Tigers as they look for their 20th victory of the season. China Ewan is going to be whistled for the offensive foul. Her first person. Tigers putting the ultra-aggressive play on the Jaguars this quarter. They lead by 4. And another foul there by China Ewing.
And we talk about the resurgence of the Lady Tigers in this third quarter coming out of halftime. Now they're currently on an 18-7 run to start the third quarter. And you've seen the play, the hustle of the defense. Shamar Brooks, Joyce Kennerson, China Ewing. They're starting where they left off at against Alcorn State last time around.
Courtney Purnell misses the second. Not sure if Kennerson has came out of this contest yet.
Don't be surprised if you see her the rest of the way. If I'm Coach Hayes Perry, I'm keeping my best player in the rest of the game.
Palmer from outside. And Ewing gets it inside. Nicole Smith cleans up the glass. The Lady Tigers will reset here. A chance to extend the lead to at least 5. Palmer lets it fly. Loose ball, China Ewing into the lane, yes!
Great hustle from China Ewing. Finding a rebound, another second chance point for China Ewing.
A loose ball there by the Jags as they were a little bit too quick to get down the court. Tigers come away with the steal. Ewing sees Ford at the right elbow. And Ford puts it in for 2.
And that's why I love Artavia Ford. The pick and pop, the mid-range of Artavia Ford. She's not an aggressive player. She's more of a finesse, elbow pop, 15-foot jump shooter from Artavia Ford.
There's Purnell. And Palmer comes away with it. Tigers lead by 7. Just about 30 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Palmer thought about it. Gives it back to Ewing. No. And here come the Jaguars. They'll play for the last shot. Skylar Robert shoots it from downtown. Loose ball, Smith gets it to Kennerson. Kennerson has a little bit of time. Count it. Joyce Kennerson off the window to end the third quarter. Lady Tigers take the lead, 42-33. They lead by 9. We'll take a break. Fourth quarter action coming up next here on the TSU Sports Network. Joyce Kennerson gives the Lady Tiger fans a little excitement here to end that third quarter.
Joyce Kennerson, you seen right now, she's becoming her own now. She's back to what the Joyce Kennerson we used to seeing. 9 points in that third quarter and a big bucket, a big buzzer beater to give the Tigers a 9-point lead heading into the fourth quarter.
Shauna Ewan will inbound this basketball right at the half-court mark right in front of me. And great job there by Courtney Parsons to knock the ball out. As Caitlin Palmer will now inbound the basketball. Camille Mills into the game for the Tigers. As she draws up a little attention, and Joyce Kennerson gets it. Here's a block shot. And Jaguars have an uphill battle to do if they want to get back into this contest. And Skylar Robert starts things off with a quick deuce. 42-35 is your score.
You see the tale of two halves. You seen the third quarter of the Lady Jaguars. They only shot 2 for 12, 16%, as opposed to TSU, 11 for 20, 55%.
Here's Mills. Kennerson top of the key. Kennerson into the lane. And Kennerson draws a blocking foul. That's number 23, Samantha Duncan. Tigers need to hold serve here. They lead 42-35. You like Joyce Kennerson down the stretch?
I'm looking at Joyce Kennerson. She's not having the best of games, but that third quarter was so huge. I think she got her mojo back. I think she got her swagger back heading into this fourth quarter. So I'm looking at Joyce Kennerson down the stretch. And don't be surprised they give the ball to Caitlin Palmer as well.
Ewing get it inside the forward. Forward off the window. Count it. (44-35), and the Tigers extend the lead back to 9. They haven't looked back ever since the third quarter. They were down 7. Started off on a 7-0 run. Here's Duncan. And Duncan doesn't miss. 44-38. Duncan so smooth with the left-handed stroke.
Duncan, we didn't see her score since that first quarter of the ball game. Now she has 12 points.
Quick steal in the entry pass. And there's Skylar Robert. Quick steal by the Tigers. Artavia Ford needs to slow down as she finds Joyce Kennerson. Quick timeout by Texas Southern. It'll be a 20-second timeout. We'll keep this right here. 44-38. Jaguars trying to get back into this contest as well. Akil, who are some of the Jaguars you like down the stretch?
I think you got to keep looking at Samantha Duncan. She has 12 points. She was scoreless. She was held scoreless in the second and third quarter of action. Now has 12 points. She's the leading scorer. I think you got to look for her down the stretch and keep moving the ball around. You had 7 assists in the first half. Now you only have 8. You didn't have a productive third quarter at all. You got to find that rhythm that you had in the first quarter when you had the Lady Tigers down, backing up, reeling back. And then also now with the Southern Jaguars, you have to look at Brianna Green as well. 7 points, 3 steals. They had to get back to what they had on defense as well because defense created their offense. But then the third quarter, you seen the Tigers defense create their offense. So in this game, you have to find the way. You see Joyce Kennerson getting hot now. Now you see Joyce Kennerson getting hot. You have to get back to that defense and that pressure that you had in the beginning of the ball game when you had a big lead.
Showing some shots to the fans here inside the H&P. Who are you voting for? Player of the game. Make sure you use the comment section here on YouTube and vote for Caitlin Palmer, Joyce Kenderson, Nicole Smith, China Ewan. Who's your vote so far? Joyce Kenderson?
Joyce Kenderson right now.
Joyce Kenderson is happening to take over this contest. And she thought about it there. Palmer shoots it. Palmer misses. And it was last touched by Artavia Ford. Jaguar basketball going from left to right on your computer screen. Quick steal by China Ewing. China Ewing going coast to coast. And China Ewing extends the lead to 8 for the Tigers.
And that's what she brings to this Tigers team, playing in that zone, keeping her hands out in the passing lanes and getting the steal. We see China Ewing right now, 10 points and 3 steals.
TSU 16 points off turnovers and 12 fast break points here. 8 left on the shot clock. Here's Brianna Green. Green to the lane, and she loses it. Jaguars will have to get off a quick shot. Shamaya Brooks back into the contest, and here's a shot by Crowder. And a quick rebound there by Brooks. Tigers have got to keep possession of that basketball. Caitlin Palmer gives it off to McElrath. Here's Ewing. Ewing into the lane. And she made a drop step. And she puts it in the bucket for 2. 48-38. And there's a quick answer by Parsons. There's a steal there by the Jaguars as the Tigers come back with their own steal. Sometimes you get a little sloppy. Here's Palmer from outside. Buckets. 51-40, and the Lady Tigers extend the lead to 11.
I'm loving the play right now, these last 2 minutes of China Ewing with the defensive side of the ball, and I'm loving what Caitlin Palmer's doing on the offensive side of the ball, finding her shot, creating her shot we talked about earlier in this game.
Lady Jaguars answer with a quick deuce there. Just under 5 minutes left to go here in this fourth quarter. Shot is up. Kenderson to the free throw line.
And I want to harp back on what we've seen earlier. You finally starting to see the confidence build with China Ewing. 12 points. When is the last time China Ewing scored double digits in the game? You got to look at this. And we look at the replay right here. Joyce Kenderson coming off the pick, coming off the screen, which she could say a foul. But we talk about China Ewing, and we talk about Caitlin Palmer. These two ladies for the Tigers today is coming up big, especially in the second half of play.
Lady Tigers in for a good one here. Down the stretch, they lead by 9. Lady Jags 11-6 in SWAC play. Lady Tigers 13-4 in SWAC play. One thing I like about these Lady Tigers is they just don't quit. They could have gave up early on at Kiel, but they fought all the way back. Hayes Perry made some adjustments in the locker room at the half. They came out with a 7-0 run. Jaguars had no answer for them.
They had every excuse to give up. They could have been like, you know what? Let's not go too hard in the second half. Let's not be too aggressive in case somebody gets hurt. We have the number 2 seed locked up. Let's not get hurt. But instead, they say, no, we're going to keep fighting. We're not going to we have too much pride, too much Tiger pride. We're not going to give up. We're going to keep hustling. We're going to get back into this game, and that's exactly what the Lady Tigers has done. Loving the play of China Ewing and loving the play of Caitlin Palmer. You know what? I might change my player of the game vote. It might be one of these two ladies in China Ewing or Caitlin Palmer.
I see as my son typed in Joyce Kenderson. Somebody named Nicholas East typed in China Ewing.
Y'all love the play of China Ewing so far.
Oh, yeah.
Last time she was in double digits was February 18th.
Joyce Kenderson hits the first of two. Hello to Nicholas East watching the broadcast. Joyce Kenderson hits 2 of 2. Jaguars going to try to shoot their way back into this contest. Here's Crowder. Right side, O'Bear. An air ball. And it was last touched there by the Tigers. Let's go live to Marcus Smith on the sidelines.
Coach Perry at that break talked about one thing. This last 5 minutes is the only thing that matters. They're just minutes away from tying the #1 seed in the SWAC conference. So what she wants from them is to stay poised, drop on all defenders, and continue to play the passing lane. They've been doing a great job of that as of late, getting easy buckets on the offensive end. They can continue that, and you can see a Lady Tiger victory today. Nick, Akil, back to you guys.
As Breasia McElrath grabs down that big board. Marcus talked about it. Grambling State has already defeated Alabama A&M early on. So a clinch of a share of a first place title here. Grambling will have the #1 seed. Shamire Brooks into McElrath, and she can't put it inside the bucket. A quick crossover dribble by Parsons on Kenderson.
Nice move from her.
Another vote for China Ewing.
You gotta love it. You gotta love the player of China Ewing. You know, we not accustomed. Joyce Kenderson's not having the best Joyce Kenderson game. China Ewing right now, this is the best we've seen her in a month. So I won't be surprised if China Ewing wins player of the game.
Breasia McElrath misses. Jaguars come away with it here. Vote for your player of the game if you're watching. Here's Towner. Towner puts it in for the deuce. A referee's timeout as the ball dribbles out of bounds. Subs will sub in. Two votes for China Ewing, 1 vote for Joyce Kenderson. Your vote for China Ewing, 2. Make it 3. Here's Palmer. Just under 3 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. As Ewing finds McElrath, and McElrath puts it off the window for 2. McElrath with 6 points now.
I remember last time she played against Suns, she was in double figures with 10. So she is accustomed to having a good game against the Lady Jaguars.
Here's Crowder into the lane, and Artavia Ford on the rebound. What are you telling your Tigers here in the last 2.5 minutes, Akil?
Don't turn the ball over. Don't have one of them droughts that we're used to seeing the Lady Tigers have in time to time. Be patient and look for the open shot. Make the extra pass. You got 2 minutes left. You up 9. Don't make silly mistakes down the stretch.
And Danae Charles missed Samantha Duncan. And I think that'll do it for Danae Charles as she comes out the contest. Full court pressure here by the Southern Jaguars. They trail by 9. Head coach Sandy Pugh trying to get back to the SWAC tournament or the NCAA tournament. And Courtney Parsons with another foul. It's going to be her third. Jaguars have 3 team fouls now. Joyce Henderson dribbling through 2 defenders. Oh, my goodness. Sees McElrath. And they will have to inbound the basketball under their own rim.
They got to find a way. Another Tiger has to step up when Joyce Henderson's getting pressed at that mid-court line. Somebody has to step up to by the tee, by the three-point line, in the center of the three-point line to give Joyce Henderson some help.
Henderson looks for 4. McElrath into the lane. And I knew that was coming.
It's kind of tough to judge that one play, that one foul right there. At the last second, you seen the defender step up. Breasia McElrath did not see her. She already has momentum. One of them tough calls. Like I said, she's probably the toughest player to ref in all of SWAC basketball.
She just plays big and strong.
That's exactly. She just plays strong at all times. You can't fault her for that.
Southern sits 4th in the standings. And a quick timeout by head coach Sandy Pugh and the Jaguars. We'll keep it right here. Fans are voting for their player of the game, China Ewing with 2 votes, Joyce Henderson with 1. 55-46. And it looks as though the Tigers are on their way possibly to their 14th win in SWAC. Last year, they were 14-4. Trying to match that total this year.
Yeah, and they had the number 2 seed. In all honesty, if I was TSU, I would rather have the number 2 seed so I can avoid Valley State, because last time we played Valley State, you know, it was a close game. A questionable call at the end of the game with the foul. Was it a foul? Was it no foul? And Valley State just played hard. TSU, I'd rather have them play PV and have the number 2 seed. So I'm glad that, you know, TSU has the number 2 seed, avoiding Valley, because Valley's a tough 8 seed.
And as we see China Ewing with her first half and second half highlights. Looking pretty good. The DJ getting into it here in the H&P.
We got DJs on a consistent basis now. I'm loving it. They're coming back slowly but surely.
South Dallas swag.
2011.
You ever been to South Dallas?
Haven't been to Dallas at all.
Oh, wow.
Haven't. Passed through it plenty of times, but just never stopped there for a week.
Home of the haircut swag. Trust me and believe it. I've seen it.
You had one?
No, not a booty. That's the booty haircut. And Samantha Duncan can't put it inside the bucket. Air ball from outside. Looks for Joyce Henderson. Gets it inside the forward, and Ford puts it off the window. 57-46, and the Tigers lead it by 11 now. And there's a quick foul by Courtney Purnell, the senior from Pearland, Texas. Courtney Purnell playing her last regular season game in her home city.
Home city.
It's got to be better than playing in front of your home court.
When you get accustomed to playing at your university for 4 years, you know, it's kind of, you know.
Means a lot to you.
Means a lot, but then it's nothing like a homecoming. Nothing like a homecoming. But she will be back next week for SWAC tournament.
Yes, she will. She definitely gets to play her last game in Houston.
Oh, yes,
well,
most definitely.
Not necessarily.
Got to win the first round first.
Got to win the first round. Henderson dribbles past the defender, and Henderson playing keep away. Vote for your player of the game. We've got China Ewing so far. Foul is going to be on number 4. And she has fouled out. Oh, my goodness. Here it comes. They're going to change it to number 12, Courtney Parsons. And that's her 4th foul.
I don't think they want to hear the music at that point in time.
I think that's what it was as well. The Jaguars have 2 players at 4 fouls. Well, she comes out the game anyway.
That was smart by coach for the Southern coaching staff. Take her out. You don't want to hear that music at all. It will get annoying if you're a role player.
Got another vote for China Ewan, player of the game, but Joyce Kennerson, player of the year.
That was nice. That it is true. Player of the game, China Ewan, but player of the year, got to go to Joyce Kennerson. It would be a highway robbery if Joyce Kennerson doesn't win the player of the year.
And a quick foul there on Joyce Kennerson. Joyce Kennerson with her 2nd. Just about 30 seconds left to go here in the contest. Tigers lead it by 12. Here's Blissett. And Palmer comes away with it. Joyce Kennerson will dribble into the front court. And the Lady Tigers come away with it. And she's not even whistled for the 3-second violation. That's a ball game. Lady Tigers win it 58-46, Akil.
Great win.
Joyce Kennerson and China Ewan led the way.
Great win from the Lady Tigers to end off the season finale at home against Southern, locking up the number 2 seed and getting a share of the regular season swag title. But you gotta love the play of China Ewan. In that 3rd quarter, China Ewan came up big on the defensive side of the ball that led them to victory.
On the other side of the basketball, the Southern Jaguars didn't look bad. It was just not their night tonight.
Just wasn't that night. Halftime adjustment happened. That's what happened to the Southern Jaguars. The first half, the Tigers wasn't playing their ball that we was accustomed to seeing. But in the second half, Coach Hayes Perry made halftime adjustments in the locker room and switched it up a tad bit, and Joyce Kennerson got involved.
And as Charles McClellan is getting ready to hand out that good old SWAC trophy, the Tigers do clinch a share with the Grambling State Tigers.
And that could be a championship preview I would love to see. Grambling, TSU, the Trilogy, and the Toyota Center. That's my prediction already. Making a bold prediction.
You're making it the Trilogy, huh?
Making it the Trilogy.
And it would be part 3.
You got to think about it. You have the 2 best players in all of SWAC basketball. They both sophomores, Shakali Hill, Joyce Kennerson. The debate, who's the better player? Who's the better point guard? Who's ready to have on your team? Shakali Hill or Joyce Kennerson? I think that's a great barbershop debate.
We don't talk about SWAC basketball at my barbershop.
You know what? I think we should. I think people don't give a lot of credit to, especially women's basketball, But when I debated, somebody want to debate me who I think is a better player. It's a toss-up with me. I would take either one, but I'm a homer. I'll take Joyce Kennerson, player of the year, in my opinion, too.
The alma mater. Welcome back to Lady Tiger basketball here on the TSU Sports Network. Lady Tigers get the victory in fine fashion. They'll take home a share of the SWAC title here at the H&P Arena. It was a good one.
Good one. And a great season as well for the Lady Tigers. People forget that this is a very young team in the Lady Tigers. You only have one senior, and that's Shamaya Brooks. And Shamaya Brooks, this is her first year in the Coach Chase Perry system, so this is a very young team. It's going to be very, very interesting to see how this team can play in the bright lights in the Toyota Center if they can get past Prairie View in the quarterfinal action here in the H&PE Arena.
Texas Southern last year failed to the Southern Jaguars. Marcus Smith has our favorite coach, Janetta Hayes Perry. Go for it.
Lady Tigers head coach, Janetta Hayes Perry, coach. Back-to-back regular season champions. How are you feeling about this?
I feel awesome. You got it wrong though. It's back-to-back to back. No, I'm just joking, you guys. It's a great feeling. These young ladies really deserve it. They worked hard all season. So we're going to enjoy this moment. We're going to have senior night. They'll cut down the nets, and then we'll get ready to play Prairie View on Tuesday.
It was a really tough shooting night, especially in the first half for the Lady Tigers, under 20%. What was said in the locker room to get them going in the second half?
We're at home. You're at home. Make it happen at home. I think we dropped the Pine Bluff at home, and I said we only get one of those in conference a year. So come on, you guys are right here. Do whatever it takes. If the shots aren't falling, get some rebounds, get some putbacks. Do whatever it takes. And I feel like they did whatever it takes to get the win tonight.
And then, Coach, final remarks. Prairie View, Tuesday. We know it's a big rivalry game. What are you expecting out of the Lady Tigers, and what are you expecting the Lady Panthers to bring into this arena?
Prairie View going to come in here with their purple. They're going to come in here aggressive and intense. They're playing very, very well right now. So we're going to have to match their intensity. We're going to have to match their intensity, but we're also going to have to do some things. We're going to have to make some shots. Prairie View is playing well. Hat goes off to Coach Justice and her team right now. But we got to come in here and defend our home court and try to get to that semifinals.
Coach, thank you for your time. Congratulations. Soak it up the win. And let's get back to it next week so we can get the real thing, the SWAC championship.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Coach. Nick, Akil, back to you guys.
How does he get to hug my coach? I'm so jealous.
It's Marcus, man. You got to give him credit. That's the man on the campus.
Janetta Hayes Perry talking about the matchup, the potential matchup for Tuesday night against Prairie View A&M. I mean, that's gonna be it's gonna be pretty big.
We already know how that rivalry goes. TSU students, Prairie View students, they love that rivalry. Men, women, whoever. The crowd is gonna be here. It's the quarterfinal action. We didn't see TSU and Prairie View in the playoffs last season, but it's gonna be great to see them this year.
Marcus Smith has our player of the game. Fans, you voted for her. Marcus Smith has got her.
Player of the game, China Ewing. China, you stuffed the stat sheet tonight, 12 points. Team high 8 rebounds. You also have 4 steals. Talk about your performance tonight.
Okay. Well, I was just trying to play hard and do everything that I usually do at a high minimum, as my maximum, and just play for my teammates.
This is your first piece of jewelry as you guys clinched the regular season championship. How do you feel about that, just being a freshman?
Happy because I've never won, and I know it was senior night for one of my teammates, and she wanted this very bad, so I wanted to make sure that I came out and played for her.
And that senior that you're talking about, Shamaya Brooks, on Tuesday we play her old school Prairie View. That's a big rivalry game. What are your thoughts going into that game?
We're just going to keep on winning. We beat them before, we're going to beat them again.
Guys, our Maroon great player of the game, China Ewing, 12 points, 8 rebounds, 4 steals, and she's our Maroon great player of the game. Nick and Akil, back to you guys.
Akil Smith, we've got words from the head coach and our player of the game, China Ewing. It was well deserving of her tonight.
Well deserving, like I said, China Ewing, when she played at this level and help out Joyce on the opposite side of the ball, they can be a very dangerous team. That's what we've been looking for all season long. The past 4 to 5 games, we haven't seen that China Ewing play. Now we got that China Ewing that we seen earlier in the season. Let's see if it can carry that momentum towards tournament time starting Tuesday against Prairie View.
Prairie View Tuesday night. It'll be a good one here at the H&PE. 5:30 start. It'll be a first round game, and the winner gets to play in the Toyota Center. Akil, your last words.
Great game overall. Great win to bounce back after halftime. You've seen Joyce Kenderson struggling in the beginning, going 1 for 9, but you've seen her pick it up and you gotta love the play. Not only just China Ewing, but Artavia Ford and Kaylin Palmer, big X factors in this game today. Great win, great regular season from the Lady Tigers.
58-46 your score, and the Lady Tigers grabbed the victory here in the H&P Arena. It's the season finale and senior night here at Texas Southern University. For the whole TSU Sports Network production crew, executive producer Jeremy Tillis, sideline reporter Marcus Smith, and my color announcer, my main man, Akil Williams, I'm Nick Strong. Thank you for watching, and good night.